Right.
Hey, you ain't treating me right. Goodbye.
Right.
Yeah.
You think you're
So
not gonna do me right? Bye.
and this is no
There's so
disrespect.
many men out
Go ahead,
here.
Jay.
There's
Mm.
so many men out here with money. Like, there's one that's gonna treat you the way you need to be treated. I don't care what nobody say. I would never stay with a man that would just treat me any type of way or just do anything or go cheat. Nuh-uh, not me.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, I hear you. I definitely hear
Mine's
you.
is mine's.
I don't share.
Don't care.
I definitely hear you. I think that it's a difficult one to for a lot of guys to believe because it does sound really nice, and I'm sure you guys, some of you ladies, actually mean what you say. But I think a lot of guys who might watch this are probably thinking, that's kind of BS. Not necessarily saying, a guy can get away with just completely dogging a woman out or anything like that. But most guys understand, look, I can be as nice as I want to be. I can talk real good, but I got to get to this money. I just have to. It's just, it's mandatory for me to have it. Otherwise, I can only go so far with her, right?
Yeah.
I can understand why you feel like that.
That's fine.
I can understand. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, love.
I can understand why men feel like that though, because a man once told me women have their value from birth. Men don't get their value until they become something or make a lots of money.
Absolutely.
And if you think about it, it's kind of true because women will look past the man. Like you said, it do sound good about the whole character thing, but women will literally look past the man with great character, could raise your kids right, will be there for you during the birth, all of that for a dude who got like a future dude simply because he got money. So that is true. Like a lot of men they feel like they have to make a lot of money to get access to women and all of those good things that come with being a man.
That's tough because unfortunately men feel like they don't get their value until they reach a certain amount of money or, make a certain amount of money. But in reality, we all get our value at birth. Let's start there.
That's true.
I think this broken mindset mentality is like, men have to work. If I don't do this, I won't be this. I think that's really flawed. And I think when you come across a man who is confident of where he's at, and when we say money, I think we're shooting like really far. Like we're talking about, Nick Cannon status type of money. When there are men out here that are making decent money to raise a family and have, a good 2-parent household income. So I just feel like, at the end of the day, there's this place for men to really hustle and work and really show that he can provide for his family if something goes wrong. But then there's also this space where I feel like men don't understand that rest is important too. And the woman that you choose, depending on whatever caliber you're in, or you get to a certain level and you're like, well, now I have access to this level of woman. You also have to make sure you're choosing a woman that's going to support you outside of you just getting the bag. Rest is so important that I think men look over that and don't realize like you need a woman that's going to let you sit down somewhere sometimes.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Faith. I think women overlook rest too. You got women who, I see a lot of women who, they hustle nonstop. So I definitely agree with you, Faith. And but I see, as a matter of fact, it's getting to a point now where it almost seems that you got more women out there hustling than guys at times.
That's true.
You know what? I'm glad that Crystal brought that up about the value thing. About women having a value at birth, and I mean, I agree with that too because I didn't feel like I was a high value male until I had a plan. So before a few years back, I was like, man, I don't know where I'm going. So I didn't feel like I was valuable. But once I had like a plan and everything, that's when I knew I was like, oh, okay, that's when I started to gain a lot of confidence because I already knew what I was gonna do. So I think value comes with having a plan, and when you execute the plan and all of the steps along the way, on the way to that plan, that's when I think, you know, men start to feel valuable. So I just think that's what I told somebody last week. I was like, you know, you don't really, you know.